Change rarely fails because you are not strong enough. It fails because your environment keeps pulling you back. The people around you, the spaces you live in, and the systems you repeat every day all shape what becomes possible for your life. If you want real transformation, you cannot leave your growth to chance. You have to build an ecosystem that protects your energy, strengthens your focus, and makes your future easier to reach. Because when your world supports your becoming, change stops being a struggle and starts becoming sacred. Building a supportive ecosystem. If you're trying to grow, change, or aim higher in your life, you can't afford to leave your environment to chance. That includes the people around you, the spaces you spend time in, and the systems that shape your daily routine. You might think motivation or willpower is the thing that will carry you forward. It won't, not long term. What's around you matters more than you think. It can drag you down quietly or push you forward when you're tired. So, if you're serious about changing, you must deliberately build a support system that supports you. What is a supportive ecosystem? A supportive ecosystem is the people, habits, tools, and spaces that hold you up, not pull you back. Think of it like building scaffolding around the new version of you while you're still getting strong. It's not just about cheerleaders. It's about structure, accountability, truth, and encouragement. This includes people who support your vision, boundaries that protect your energy, daily rhythms that keep you grounded, mentors, peers, or guides who challenge you, systems that make good habits easier to stick to. You're not asking for handouts. You're building a system that supports real change. Choosing people who fuel your growth. Your circle either feeds your ambition or starves it. There's no neutral. We like to pretend we can rise above our environment. We can be surrounded by negativity, small thinking, or emotional chaos and just stay focused. That's not how people work. You're not built to constantly resist your environment. You're built to adapt to it. So start here. Who in your life actually makes you better? Think about the people who don't just make you feel good, that's too shallow, but who challenge you, hold you to a higher standard, and remind you what you're capable of when you start slipping. These are people who ask thoughtful questions, who tells you the truth, not just what you want to hear, who has some skin in your success. That doesn't mean they're perfect, but they're aligned with your direction. You also need people who have done what you're trying to do, or at least respect it deeply. You can't grow in a vacuum. Being around people who are ahead of you in some way does something to your brain. It shows you what's possible, and it subtly raises your standards. You start asking better questions. You stop settling. You realize you're not crazy for wanting more. It's easier said than done. At the start of our journey, when we don't have people in our immediate circle who inspire or lead the way, we can still look to those ahead of us. Creating spaces that strengthen. Your physical and digital environment should make it easier to do what matters, not harder. We've all tried to change a habit or focus on something big while surrounded by clutter, noise, distractions, and low-grade stress. It doesn't work. The environment wins, so don't try to fight your environment. Design it. Start with your physical space. The rooms you live and work in affect your mind more than you realize. If your space feels chaotic, you will feel chaotic. If your space feels intentional, clear, and functional, your mind will follow. This doesn't mean you need a minimalist designer home, but it does mean paying attention. Building systems of support. People and spaces are the foundation, but systems are the glue. If you've ever had a great week and then totally fallen off the next one, it's probably because you didn't have a system. You were just riding a wave of motivation. A system is anything that makes your good decisions automatic. That can be a weekly check-in with someone who keeps you accountable. It can be setting your clothes out the night before. It can be having one place where you track your goals and plans. It can be time blocking your calendar, a proactive measure that ensures your highest priorities are allocated dedicated, protected space, instead of remaining as abstract intentions floating vaguely in your mind. Effectively designed systems serve a dual purpose. First, they significantly reduce the burden of decision fatigue by automating routine choices. And second, they systematically build safeguards that make it significantly harder for you to lose sight of or simply forget the tasks, goals, and principles that truly matter to your progress and well-being. You're allowed to take this seriously. A lot of people will try to guilt you for being intentional about who you spend time with or how you structure your life. They'll call it rigid, or selfish, or obsessive. That's because they're used to a reactive life, a life that just happens to them. But you're not here for that. You're here to grow. And if you want to grow, you need to protect your energy like it's scarce, because it is. You need to curate your input as if your future depends on it, because it does. You need to treat your environment like it matters, because it does. You don't owe anyone access to your mind, time, or attention. Not if they don't respect it, not if they waste it. You're not being rude for saying no. You're being responsible. Yes, in the worst case, we need to cut them off. Boundaries are part of your ecosystem too. You can't build a strong inner life if you're always leaking energy to things that don't align. That's where boundaries come in, not to push people away, but to protect the space you need to grow. Think of a boundary as a line that says, "This is where I take myself seriously." What's one change you've made, or know you need to make, in your environment to support the person you're becoming? It could be a person, a habit, a space, or even what you consume daily. Drop it in the comments. Your insight might be exactly what someone else needs to hear to start building a life that actually supports them. Daily inputs. What are you feeding your mind and energy every day? That includes social media, news, podcasts, conversations, books, music, TV. Creating connections that actually support. A truly healthy and sustainable ecosystem for personal transformation isn't built on isolated achievements or rigid adherence to routines. It is fundamentally powered by the people within it. When seeking out these vital members of your supportive ecosystem, look for individuals who embody the following crucial traits. Listen without trying to fix it. They offer a space of non-judgmental presence, allowing you to articulate your fears, doubts, and dreams without immediately jumping in with unsolicited advice or problem solving. Speak the truth with care. They possess the courage to offer candid feedback, even when it's difficult to hear, but always delivered with genuine compassion and a commitment to your best interest. Don't shrink when you grow. They celebrate your successes and expansions wholeheartedly, without projecting their own insecurities or envy onto your journey. A truly supportive person views your ascent not as a threat, but as an inspiration, actively encouraging your fearlessness rather than subtly attempting to keep you small or familiar. Are doing their own work, too. They are engaged in their own process of self-discovery, healing, and transformation. They understand the effort, vulnerability, and occasional messiness involved in deep personal work because they are in the trenches themselves. Practical example. If negative, unsupportive people surround someone, it's nearly impossible to grow. Choosing a circle of people who push, inspire, and believe in them makes all the difference. Growth isn't a solo sport, but it is a deliberate one. But solitude can, and most likely will, be a part of the journey for many as they build the system and life they truly want. Growth often requires stepping away from the familiar, whether that's certain people, routines, or environments that no longer align with your vision. Spending time alone allows you to gain clarity, reset your mindset, and focus on what truly matters without the noise of outside opinions. In these moments, you develop resilience, self-trust, and the ability to stand strong in your decisions. Eventually, as you keep moving forward, you'll attract people who align with your values and goals. But first, you have to be willing to walk your own path, even when it feels like no one else understands it. So build a system around you that reflects your future, not your past. And don't wait for it to magically appear. Choose it, shape it, fight for it. Because if you don't, you'll default back to the path of least resistance. And that's not where your best self lives. The quality of your life is tightly linked to the quality of your ecosystem. If your people, spaces, and systems are aligned with your future, your growth is inevitable. If they aren't, your growth is unlikely, no matter how much you want it. People who don't align with your values or support your growth are simply not meant for you. There are billions of people in this world. Don't hesitate to seek out those who truly resonate with your vision. Remember this, your growth is not just about effort, it is about alignment. You are not meant to keep blooming in places that drain you, silence you, or pull you away from your future. The right people, spaces, and systems do not just support your change, they make it sustainable. When your ecosystem fits your becoming, everything starts to rise with you. If you're tired of waking up anxious, replaying conversations, hesitating on decisions you know why you should make, and you want to become someone who acts, even when fear is still present, this is about moving from hesitation to decisive action. This book was written to help you become the person who moves before fear disappears. Don't just think about this, work through it. This video draws directly from the core teachings in my book, Fearless Transformation, A Journey to Self-Confidence and Fulfillment, and its companion workbook. You'll find it linked in the description. They're designed to work side by side. You'll get 30% of the entire book series for free in one PDF download. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one, and don't forget to subscribe.